Hello there, I am Cygnus Infinity, or Cygnus, and I have this release edition Commander Legends draft box. You see, it's actually the right size for the number of packs, which is very good, unlike the pre-release boxes, and I'm sure I'm not the first and definitely won't be the best to open these, but I've got one and I'm going to open it up. So let's get right into it. I already scored it with actually a fingernail clipper beforehand. And within here we have this little sheet that tells you a little bit about the game and then the draft archetypes I see. Then we have 24 thick booster packs. This is my first time actually getting to handle a thick booster pack, and yeah, it's thick enough to feel kind of wrong. But it's all for the best. It's interesting that even for the draft product, they only had the one art on all the booster packs. Like, I understand that they've been doing that for collector products for a while now, but I suppose also for something like this that's a supplementary set? Either way, let's crack on into our first pack. Make new friends that stick forever. Find Commander playgroups where you are. Anyway. So, this is a set I really, really wanted to get to draft, but unfortunately, the way of the world is like not really happening. Okay, so we get into here. Ooh, Coercive Recruiter. That's a rare that I'm gonna have some fun with. And Nadia Agent of the Dusknow. Uncommon Legendary. Another uncommon Legendary here, this time two color and not a partner, Felice Reverent Medium. And we've got Lumen Grid Gargoyle and a copy token. I do like the looks of these copy tokens, so I'm just going to spread it out like that. Uncommon wise, we didn't really get anything of note. And let's move on, because this is a 24-pack draft product. Let's see. Sailor of Means, love that card. Love that card. Ooh, most diamonds. Yeah, it's going to be good to get a whole bunch of diamonds. There's more copies of Command Tower. Hopefully that'll make these Commander staples tank in price so that they're just normal Magic cards now. Patron of the Valiant, Reclamation Sage, and Chroma's Will as a rare. That's the white. If you control your commander, you can choose both modes. Then Halana and Togo, as well as a foil wild size and a prismatic piper. That's the first piper of the box. We'll see numerically how many pipers we get. It'll be interesting to see. Going into... Oh, yep, I know I defaulted off screen. It's all okay. Let's see. Cascade, like Cascade. Cascade is fun. Speaking of Cascade, Maelstrom Colossus. And then there's Commander Sphere, Exquisite Huntmaster. There's a lot of commons in these packs. You know. Here's Blade, and like, I mean, first of all, first Mythic, nice, but sorry, I'm going back to look to see if I accidentally. No, those were all commons. It's yeah. Okay, so Mnemonic Deluge, first Mythic of the box, and there's of course still more to go. Exile target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Copy that card 3 times. You may cast the copies without paying their mana costs. Exile Mnemonic Deluge. That's going to be fun. And it's a graveyard, so it doesn't have to be your own. Then we've got Tuya Bearclaw and Numerous Trickster. That's a nice rare right there. So, and then we got a foil of Filigree Familiar right here. Our method of opening packs seems to be having a bit of issues today. I blame it on the pandemic limiting the amount of Magic I get to play and making it very infrequent for me to actually get to open packs. Alright, first uncommon, Feast of Succession. Then we've got an Arcane Signet, that's nice. Maggots of the Order, that's going to be a very powerful card. And we've got Quain, Itinerant Meddler, and Gormuldrak, Amphenologist, alongside a Foil Agent Surveyor. That means this was a 3 rare pack. That's pretty nice. Now, notably, we've gone through 4 packs so far. We've gotten Mythic and gotten 3 rare packs, so those are nice. We've gotten 1 Prismatic Piper. Now we start again. Brazen Freebooter. Ghastly Demise is good. Okay. First uncommon, Ordeal of Nylea. That's a powerful ramp card that also allows you to push people. And then Rakshasa Debaser. And then Elena, Kessig Trapper. And Kamal, Heart of Krosa. And a foil Kanji. That's nice. Kanji and, of course, the Kamal. That's our second mythic so far, and that's a legendary mythic that has quite a powerful effect. It's the reason he's 8 mana. Now, mental math, this will be back 6. Speed through, Scrounging Bendar, and Volcanic Torrent is our first uncommon, alongside a Demonic Lore. Then we've got Wrong Turn. Target opponent. Oh. Slurk, All Ingesting, and Keleth, Sunwing Familiar. Alongside a Charcoal Diamond foil. That's going to be nice. That's what we'd call a hit right there. I'm going to go ahead and put it above these. I feel, well, no, there's enough of this product being opened. I'll just leave it there. But that's got to be a hit in terms of uncommon foils. Pack 7. Spoiled Seas, Lifecrafter's Gift, Speed Through, Pirate Skulless, Moss Diamond, Sanitarium Skeleton. Oh, it's even a common, what am I saying? The diamonds are common. Monstrous Onslaught, and Promise of Tomorrow. Rayav, Master Smith, and Isor, Wardwoman Familiar, along with a Foil Murder, and the second Prismatic Piper so far. Last pack of row 1. And we've got speed through all these commons and hit Slaughter the Strong. Alongside Guildless commons. 2 uncommons this time. I don't actually know quite what sets that number. And we've got the Blasphemous Act right here. Numa, Joraga Chieftain, and Hans Eriksson. It's a fun guy. Hans, run! It's the Morgleif! On to row 2, first pack. We will be seeing, I'll be speeding through these more and more. Oh, that's my foil. That's pretty good. Those are 3 visits. Of course, there's also the extended art versions of them, so it's probably not going to be like that valuable, but it's still very nice to have. Kumbaj Witches, Bio-Wisp Blob, one with +1/+1 counters and oozes. Fathris Shadowcat Familiar, Itomi Celebrant of Bounty, and the foil 3 visits, along with the treasure. Speed through. Morphosex. Alright, Sunset Pyramid. And Confiscate. Cool to see Confiscate back and as an uncommon. I believe when last printed it was rare and possibly like the first time it's been downshifted to uncommon. I still have this idea for a cube where it's entirely of cards that have been shifted between common and uncommon, or basically cards that have been either a common or uncommon, as well as having been a rare or a mythic rare at some point in their printing, which includes like special printings that auto count as rare or mythic in like promos and stuff. Um, Stuff like from the vault, everything is mythic. It would be an interesting cube, I think, with that limitation. Would get a lot of powerful cards. Radiant and Captain Vargas. We have the Command Beacon there, that's nice. And of course, Scab Goliath foil. It is definitely not a top foil. Still haven't gotten a foil etched so far. We haven't gotten any rare foils either. Maybe we're gonna get a rare foil etched. Maybe a mythic foil etched, one of the OG ones. That'd be nice. And Thrasios right in here. Well, this rare. Oh, let's go back. Okay, just the Sifter one that's uncommon here. Then we've got the Bladegriff prototype. It's going to be a fun political and just kind of powerful flyer in any color. And yeah, Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro and Sengir. That's nice, along with foil eye black colors and our third Prismatic Piper. I didn't wind up getting the Sengir promo from my LGS because they were way undersupplied, only getting 18 of them as opposed to the 60 they would normally be allocated. Wizards and supply issues nowadays. What's not to expect? Okay, Astria Command and Jared Carathion, as well as Lathiel Bounteous Dawn. That was another 3 rare pack. That's pretty nice. Also, about my LGS, I stopped by there. Well, actually, I had my parents stop by there because my mom is lovely about that. I got this extended art non-foil Ancient Green Warden from them because they were the cheapest version of it on TCG Player at the time. It's like, hey, can I reserve that and get it for just under $15? For the, which is the price that they were listing it at, and yeah, I got it, and that's nice. So continue on. It's one of the cards I want. Yeah. Got those commons, and that is a hit right there, Vampiric Tutor. And after seeing that, I kind of knocked everything around. There's our foil rare, Nightshade Harvester, as well as Niverneon, a Rogue Tyrant, and Monarch token. But yeah, I got myself a Vampiric Tutor out of this. That is definitely a nice hit. I don't know exactly what those are going for so far, but that is my third mythic out of the box. As well as that pack having a foil rare Nightshade Harvester. That's definitely a good pack. Let's keep it going. Nightshade Harvester is another one of those mean cards that's like just sort of punishing your opponent for playing Magic. Like you kind of have to play lands to play Magic. Alright, Sandstone Oracle and Gitleaf Winnower, 2 uncommons, followed by Elvish Dreadlord, a rare, Teskit the Flesh Sculptor, and Glacian Powerstone Engineer, 2 uncommons, as well as here's our foil etched for the box. There might be a second one, but probably not. We got Tomad the Desecrator, a very fun-looking uncommon partner commander. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. It's cards like that make me wish Arami also had partner, but obviously they weren't going to give partner to any more 2-color creatures after realizing the mistake they made in printing the original partner pairs. or not pairs, the original partners from the 4-color decks. So here we get to uncommon right there, Strength of the Pack, and Sakashima's Protege, a very interesting take on a Cascade, or on a clone, rather. It's got Flash and Cascade for 6 mana, so you get to Cascade into something 5 or less, and you may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn, which means you can copy an opponent's card if you play it on their turn, like after they resolve it, or you can copy whatever you Cascade into. And if all else fails, she can still be a 3/1, even though that's not great stat line. It's better than it just dying if you miss off your Cascade. Okay, we've got Arami of the Deadtide, the card I was talking about. It's going to be a fun commander, one that I actually want to build. Probably going to be my first Dimir commander deck. We also got Rograch, Son of Rograch, and Champion of the Flame foil, as well as a Thrall token. Last pack out of row 2. We start off with Universal Solvent, and speed through the commons. Going to start a second common pile so they stop causing problems. And Frenzied Saddlebrute. Interestingly, the non-legendary uncommons, especially some of them, are actually really rare, like some of the new non-legendary uncommons, because you get 1 or 2 slots for uncommons, and then you're back to the Neverending Rails Disc and your legendary creatures, in this case being Anara, Wolven Familiar, and Bloom Comedic Genius for Workshop Assistant and Clone Copy Token. Let's keep it going. Speed through. Nadier's Nightblade, or Nadia, French pronunciation. Immaculate Magistrate. Ardennes Intrepid Archaeologist. Salvage Splicer. I believe that's how it's pronounced. On we go. Oh, well, our foil is an Ivyland Denizen, and that's a treasure token. I accidentally saw those earlier. Stacking Ivyland Denizens, like in Draft, could be really fun. And one of the things I'd want to do if I ever get to draft this set. Hopefully, we'll be able to figure out this pandemic thing soon and hopefully my LGS will have enough of this product to be able to legitimately draft it once we're able to go back to our LGSs. Here's my first Court of Cunning. That's the male Court, pretty good. Breaches and Rebecca as our 2 uncommon partner legends. Barb lighted up. Speed through. Second copy of 3 Visits out of the box. That's nice. As well as a Mythic in this pack, Hellkite Courser. When Hellkite Courser enters the battlefield, you might put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step. That's going to be a fun card to like surprise get 'em with big commanders. Then we've got Hamza, Guardian of Varshan, and another rare, Ilgeth Crossroads Augur. Then we've got a foil Shimmermere, and the foiling on it looks like really faded, dark, faded, foily. It's strange, definitely strange. I guess the foilings in this product have been kind of dark the whole way through. But yeah, it's especially bad on this Shimmermere. That's our 4th Prismatic Piper of the box. And on we go. Oops. Just a Portent of Betrayal. You can ignore that. And let's go through here the mostly normal way. Alright, bunch of commons, Meteor Golem, and Cast Down, followed by an Armored Sky Hunter. Cat Knight, flying upon the back of a flying beast of some sort, and then Kadis and Kalanra. Kadis. Let's see. Grafted War Gear, that's definitely the first copy of that we've seen this time. Necrotic Hex. That's going to be a pretty powerful pseudo board wipe. Dargo Shipwrecker. And Lessa Shroud of Dusk. That's another rare legend. And just an Elvish Doomsayer. The inversion, I suppose, of the other elf, the one that draws you a card. For some reason, I'm forgetting. Whatever. On and on we march. Down to the last 3 packs. This one and 2 more. And here we've got Imperious Perfect, powerful draft uncommon, and Revenant, another decent powerful draft uncommon. Then we've got Emberwild Captain, fun looking rare, Djinn Pirate. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch, and whenever an opponent attacks while you're the monarch, Emberwild Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. So this was not actually the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of one that gives you commanders who cast Cascade. Still decent. Then Siani and Abomination of Llanowar. 2 uncommons. That pack was not that great. And only 2 packs left. Let's see what they hold. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get another Mythic, knowing my luck, but I would love to see another one. Or more. Let's see what it says. Okay, Brass Herald, our first uncommon of the pack, followed by Sakashima's Will. Another one of the partner, or if you control your commander cards. Then we've got Prava the Steel Legion and Ermix the Filigree Thrasher. And that right there is a hit, my friend. Our second foil-etched card of the box, and it is Akroma, Vision of Ixidor. That is a big mythic partner commander. And foil-etched. That is nice. That is nice. Okay, our last pack. Probably not going to be able to show that up, I suspect, but we're not going to be mad if it does. Elvish Visionary, that's the card that the Elvish Doomsayer is invert of. Okay, Fall from Favor, Stinger Fling Spider, and that's an uncommon as well. So, Stinger Fling Spider and Part of the Perfect, followed by Court of Ambition, another one of the powerful courts. I would have loved to have gotten the green one, though. I'll put that on over here. Then we've got Malcolm and Arkelos, Lagoon Mystic. Gonna have fun with Arkelos. Gonna find ways to abuse it. Essentially, as an amulet of vigor. Though, not quite an amulet of vigor, because it says other permanents enter the battlefield untapped, rather than untaps them when they enter the battlefield, stacking triggers with things. Still good with some stuff, and goes in that. So that's the end of our ride here. I'd say pretty good haul here. We got our foil rare Nightshade Harvester, as well as the Akroma, which is definitely a big hit. Gonna want to sleeve that one up real quickly, just as soon as I'm done with this video. And then our 4 normal mythics right here. Kamal, Heart of Krosa, Mnemonic Deluge, Vampiric Tutor, and Hellkite Courser. We got the same number of normal mythics as we did Prismatic Vipers. Got a bunch of rares, bunch of uncommon legends. Looks like overall, size-wise, the pile of uncommon legends is larger than the pile of rares, not normal rares in general, but it's very close. And yeah, I guess that's that. I hope you didn't actually waste 25 minutes of your time watching this. Thank you. Goodbye.